Today I am going to work on some altered playing cards. I want to give a shout out to Ann Williamson at Anneliese Creates. There's a link to her channel and to her altered playing card dolls video, the most recent one, in the description box below. I have made one altered card doll so far, and this is it. But I do want to make more of these. These are really fun to do. So I thought that I would make a couple of these today. So check out the links below. Ann Williamson at Anneliese Creates. Now before I get started, I want to show you, yes, I've been sketching again today. I did 4 more. I want to show these to you. I have such fun sketching these, and I have appreciated all the nice comments that I'm getting on these. I do these on days that I do have extra time. I try to do 4 of them. Some days I don't have the time to sketch them, but on days that I have the time, I like to get at least 4 of them in. So this is the first one that I did. I did this one this morning. And the second one. Now I seem to be working on eyeglasses. This is a set of sunglasses, dark glasses here. And of course this is just the regular glasses. Seem to be getting some mustache and beards in here too. This is the second one I did. As I said, this man is wearing dark glasses. This is the third one. The mustache, the beard, the larger eyes, the neckline. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I'm happy that I'm getting the shape of the noses. Noses are something that I constantly need to work on. Noses and open mouths and ears. And you'll see me concentrating on those 3 portions of different faces at different times. And then this, another mustache. I have a lot of fun doing these sketches. It's good practice. If you just keep practicing, you stay in shape. What can I say? Now I'm going to work on altered playing cards today. I'm deciding what I want to do. This is the inside of a security envelope, and I smeared some pink paint on it. I've had it in my stash for a long, long time, deciding that now is about the time to use it. I'm going to use some photos from Tim Holtz Found Relatives packs, and I chose, let me show you, I chose 2 of them. In the most recent pack I got 2 of this photo with these bathing beauties. I have lots of things in my whatnot box that I can use. I've been keeping these little baggies of whatnots on my desk, little lace items and bling and all sorts of things that I can use. I also have some tape here, some tinted tape. This is Vintage Street Market tinted tape numbers. I want to do 2 of these cards, and let's see what happens. I start out by fussy cutting out the Beach Beauty, and then I tear this paper. It's a security envelope that I've smeared with pink paint. I think it looks a lot like a beach towel. So here's my Beach Beauty sitting on the beach towel on the diamond sand. These are Melody Ross epoxy stickers. I think that this blue one with the roses on it will look really nice down in the left-hand corner, so I decide to glue it on. I'm using Weld Bond glue. I find that Weld Bond glue is really strong. Now I'm using some of that tinted tape. This has numbers on it, and I'm doing that just for embellishment. You can see that I've glued some lace to the top of the card, and now I'm gluing some other lace to the back. Well, I'm using score tape, double-sided score tape. I find that that holds the lace really secure. And that lace will allow the back of the card to show through somewhat too. Now I'm just placing the card down on the lace, and then I'm putting another epoxy sticker on the back. I've trimmed off the lace. Now I'm putting some more of that number tape on the front. These are some fleur-de-lis bling flourishes that I got at Tuesday morning. And I'm just putting it on there for embellishment. I'm really liking how this is turning out so far. I have another little scrap piece of lace that I decide to put there on the left-hand side. Now I get out my fine line paint applicator. I'm just adding some black lines and just drawing those embellishments out a little bit more with what I have in there is just plain craft paint. And then I border everything with the craft paint. Now you'll see in a minute here, I'll set this aside to dry. Kind of giving you a close-up view of how it looks so far. This is the front. Now I'm going to work on the other one. I decide that I'm going to collage tissue paper down on the back of this playing card. So I'm just using that Weld Bond glue again, fussy cutting out the Beach Beauty, putting some more of that tinted tape on there and another Melody Ross epoxy sticker. Now I split that lady in half and put a rose there in the middle. Now I'm working on the back of the card. I sort of give it a blue wash, and then I border all four sides of that card with the tape, the number tape. I'm putting some lace down at the top and the bottom. This is the back of the second card. Now get out my red fine line paint applicator and give her some red shoes, just for the fun of it, accenting everything on the card with red. Now I decide that I'm going to dangle some beads off of the bottom of these cards, so I'm punching some holes in them with my crocodile. Actually, the beads are broken jewelry, broken necklaces, little bits of necklaces. I just tie them to the back, to the bottom. Outline the back of the card with red again, and now I'm adding some more of that flourish on the front of that second card and attaching the dangly beads to the bottom of the second card. I really have enjoyed making these. I really like how these are turning out. Now I'm just adding some accents with my fine line paint applicator to the backs. Now, waste not, want not. Here I have all my little scraps that I'm collaging down in pages of that composition book that I have. I'm really finding that I enjoy doing this, and it really helps me to use up all those scraps rather than have them sitting around my table. There we go. Now I'm going to collage that napkin to the back of it, and I have 2 more backgrounds for art journal pages. My playing card dolls are all finished. This one was already made. This was the first one that I made. I made this one today. She's a beach beauty. This is a Melody Ross epoxy sticker. It says Sweet Life. Got a little fleur-de-lis bling, little black bead bling, some tape that's numbers, and here's the playing card. And then on the back you can see the card through the lace. Here's another Melody Ross epoxy sticker. It says handmade. And of course there's lace on the back, and then I've got some broken jewelry hanging from the bottom of it to kind of dangle down. And here's the second one. Now she is a beach beauty. She was like at a boardwalk type thing. There was like a carnival beach type building behind her. But I fussy cut her out and I elongated her. This is an epoxy sticker. I'm using up my Melody Ross epoxy stickers. This one says So Happy. And then I have the beads dangling down again. The lace. Lace on the back, and you can see the Queen of Spades here and the numbers. And then this says, I make pretty things. So I'm really happy with how these have turned out. I can't wait to make more of these. So thank you for watching. And I will see you on the next page.